welcome y'all to another episode of Lily's Sizzling, and tonight we're cooking from a new kitchen here in Seattle, Washington area, and we're going to bring to you a kind of a twist of an episode here. We're going to go Greek a little bit. We're going to do some rosemary lemon chicken, and then we're going to do some creamed spinach with some Greek yogurt and a custom curry powder that's non-allergenic if you're not allergic to red pepper and ginger and a couple other ingredients. So we're going to leave out the more allergenic ingredients there for that, and we're going to have some Parmesan and encrusted breadsticks with this. So we're going to go kind of like a Greek Italian mix thing here, and we're going to grill up some lemons too. So we're going to serve this alongside some grilled lemons with our chicken, so it's going to look really pretty and beautiful. So I hope you all enjoy this episode. Come check us out at sizzletastic.com, and let's get to cooking. Let's make it sizzletastic. Guys, so we're going to start here with our chicken here. So I've taken some large chicken breast, and we're going to drizzle them with olive oil, and we're going to dump some rosemary over the tops of them. I want you to get out your hand here, take a good handful or so of rosemary, and I want them to be nice and encrusted in rosemary. Just like that. We're going to add over some of this a little dash of paprika, and we're going to take some black pepper. And next is going to come our garlic and our lemon. So we're going to come over here and we're going to get some garlic here. I've got some cloves already peeled and ready to go. So we're going to do about 4 to 6 cloves of garlic. So this is a garlic intense episode tonight. Wink, garlic. I love garlic. Some people don't. I love it. Okay, I'm just going to put some garlic, some whole garlic cloves right on in here. That looks beautiful. It smells really good too. Alright, so we're going to take some lemons and just squeeze out lemon juice all over these guys. So, and then we're going to add just a little bit of fresh parsley. That's what our parsley is for tonight. This is our rosemary lemon chicken, and we're going to turn this on to about a medium. We're going to let this start sizzling up here, and now we're going to work on our spinach. And creamed spinach is a really neat type of recipe. Alright, so we have some olive oil here, and we're going to be adding this olive oil over here into this nice little quart-sized pan, or I don't know how big it is, whatever. Just get a nice pan about that size, as we're going to be using a lot of spinach into it. We're going to have to part our spinach out because spinach is so fluffy. So you have to like let some of it cook down and cook down and cook down. You don't have to do that if you're using frozen spinach, of course. But we're using fresh spinach, as fresh is always better. So we're going to take some cloves of garlic in here. And you're going to want a lot of garlic for this, just like I'm using right now. And we're going to saute all this garlic together. And this is going to make a really nice rich flavor in here with our olive oil. So add this over here into your little pan. Next we're going to be using a red onion. My onion kind of looks like a blood moon. Alright. That one didn't kill my eyes as much this time. Into the pot we go. And I'm going to add in just a little bit more olive oil over here to this pot. Alright, so you'll notice right here that our chicken is nice and starting to cook. You can see the sizzle to it here. I mean, these chicken breasts are all nice and good here. We're going to season the other side when we flip them here in a few more minutes. We've got our onions and garlic in here sauteing. And you're going to saute until translucent. So they're not quite done yet. So we're going to start making up our seasoning here for our spinach. So we're going to add a little bit of paprika, like a twist on curry powder, some pepper, some red pepper, and some ground ginger, and in a few seconds I'm going to get out our garlic powder and add in a bunch of garlic powder too. So we're going to kind of add this into our spinach with our Greek yogurt. We're going to also get ready here some olive oil. We're going to brush this with some garlic powder and pepper over the tops of our rolls over here, which I've just taken some basic breadstick dough, and I'm just going to use this basic breadstick dough and make them into like little garlic balls or knots, however you want to say it, and we're going to sprinkle those over the tops with some Parmesan cheese. So let's get our garlic powder and start putting this all together. So garlic powder has been like the total like ingredient garlic has been tonight. So we're going to add in some garlic into here. Make that nice and garlicky too. Garlic, garlic, garlic. This is not a meal for a vampire. I swear to you, no vampires up here in Washington State. Y'all can just stay someplace else. These boots were made for walking. That's just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna walk all over the vampires with my garlic seasoning too. Alright. Woo! American Idol Lily. So we're gonna take this seasoning here, we're gonna add this into our yogurt.
Don't quit your day job.
Yeah, exactly. Don't quit cooking, Lily. So we're going to use this whole canister of yogurt here. This is 16 ounces of Greek yogurt. We're going to stir in our seasonings into this and let it sit. Oh, that chicken's coming out mighty fine. You can hear that chicken just sizzling away.
What exactly is it doing?
Sizzle-tastic chicken, I swear.
One thing Lily knows, it's chicken.
I know chicken.
I can
cook chicken with my eyes closed. It was the first meal I started learning how to cook was different chicken recipes. I was about 11 or 12 years old. I would stay at home by myself when my dad tied swimming pools, so I'd make chicken for myself at night. I used to bake it in the oven instead of cooking it up in the frying pan. So I was afraid of the oil popping back at me as a little kid.
Still afraid.
Still afraid.
Good reason.
Don't like oil. Screw you, oil. Alright, a little bit more rosemary here. I dropped the cat, but that's fine because we don't need that cat for that. A little bit more rosemary and some more lemon guys on here. So when we flip it, we want to re-season it also. Both sides just get all this beautiful lemon flavor. So lemon it up. We're going to lemon it up. Not live it up, but lemon it up. Ah! Get on there, lemon. So, 2 lemons down, and we're going to grill up some lemons here on the side of it to garnish with this meal. So we got this, and these guys are just about translucent here. They're about ready to start adding in slowly our spinach in a few seconds. We're going to work on getting our breadsticks ready, and then we're going to put our spinach in here, and we're going to get everything ready to go. So we're almost done here, about halfway point. So let's keep going. Let's get these breadsticks on up for you. Some breadstick dough, we're going to roll it out. Separate it, of course. So we're going to take a couple of them and kind of braid them together. We're going to take 2 at a time and twist and turn, braid together, braid together.
Interesting.
Yeah, making braided breadsticks. And I'm just going to take them and form them into a little ball. Like that, a little bread ball.
And assuming garlic.
Yep. Garlic. Well, that's what's over here in the olive oil. Is garlic. So we're going to take, and we're going to spritz them with Parmesan cheese too. Braid them together, around in a loop, tuck down into a little knot.
Knot.
Nope, the little love knots. 2 breadsticks.
Where is that painting?
Kind of stretch them out, braid them together. Kind of stretch the dough a little bit like this. Put them down like hair. It's actually really fun. I like doing this. Reminds me of like being a little girl, like in the kindergarten classroom. You're sitting down, crisscross applesauce on the floor, and you got a kid with really long hair in front of you, like a little girl, and oh my god, I want to play with your hair. When I was in kindergarten, I had really short hair. Like if you can imagine me with I have like a boy haircut. Everyone thought I was a boy in a dress. So little girls with long hair were cool because I could sit behind them and play with their hair. Because I didn't have any hair to play with. My mom was like mean and cut my hair off. No. I used to get headaches a lot from having long hair, so I guess as a little girl is what she said. I don't believe that for one bit, but okay. There we go. And another little garlic knot. And last one. This will make a total of 6. So if you need to serve more than 6 people, you'll want to get another package of breadsticks. And braid together. Cross over, little knot. Alright, let's kind of separate these guys because they will grow. There we go. Looks like a flower. And we're going to brush this stuff with olive oil and garlic. Alright folks, so this is our chicken here and it is sizzling good. And look at those nice little marks on there. It is very pretty. We've got that nice caramelization coming up to our chicken. It is browning here. We're about done with our garlic knots and we're going to start adding in our spinach here into parts and cooking that. So let's get these garlic knots finished up. While I was making my garlic knots, my daughter comes in here and, Mom, look, I'm pretty like you. Well, she gets into my makeup while I'm cooking. So now she's pretty. We're going to top these with some Parmesan cheese. Like so.
Talking about, we're filming from a studio location in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah. We're going to top off with a little bit of
Not your
dressing.
home kitchen.
Yeah, this is my home kitchen, y'all. I invite you right into my home. I don't need no studio kitchen. Just give me any kitchen. As I can prove, I can cook a gourmet meal from a microwave in a hotel room 1,000 miles away from home. Done it many times. All right, into the oven. These
This
little
smells
garlic
delicious.
Go. 375, about 15 minutes. Chicken almost done. So we're going to start taking our
The aroma is
spinach
that
here.
of a strong lemon and garlic scent.
So we're going to add in our spinach. We're going to turn our spinach up. We're going to add in a little bit more olive oil. About half a pack of the spinach. Let it cook up for a few minutes until it'll kind of wilt. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cover it with a lid and let it wilt. Add some more olive oil over the top. I'm turning their chicken down because we have a really, really nice sizzle going on here. Look at that, grilled on both sides. Chicken is just about done. Look at that nice caramelized garlic in there. Ooh. Heck yeah. I'm going to get out a spoon here. Mixing these onions here with all the spinach. Let the spinach wilt down. It won't take it very long. As you can see, it's wilting right before your eyes. So it wilts and it cooks pretty quick. See? It's the amazing shrinking spinach. In the meantime here, we're going to start getting ready here, and as you can see here, I've got some lemon wedges sliced up here. We're going to make some grilled lemon. We're going to stir some of this grilled lemon right on the side with all this stuff. So we're going to make the grilled lemon up, so we're going to be working on that next. Got our spinach here, and it is cooking now really good. So we're going to add in some more of this spinach. Let this stuff continue to wilt down. The amazing shrinking spinach show. So let this batch come on in and shrink down. Meanwhile, we're going to get a pan up and we're going to drizzle this in some olive oil here. We're going to coat the pan, kind of move the olive oil around back and forth, get the pan nice and covered up. We're going to turn the stove on to about a medium, and we're going to put some lemons in here. We're going to grill some lemons on both sides, and it will look really pretty, I promise you. Pretty lemons. A whole pan of them. And then we're going to top them with a little bit of parsley. Since we have all this fresh parsley, it makes a really beautiful greenery to the show. So we're going to have a lot of pretty greens today. It's almost like St. Patrick's Day-ish. So green. I should sing another song. I'm a green woman, the jolly green woman. Cooking so much green today. All right. So our amazing shrinking spinach shrunk down again. We're going to top in some more. This should be about the last go here that I do with it. And there we have it. So after this shrinks down, we're going to get our yogurt into here with all of our seasonings, and we're going to cream the spinach up. We've got this chicken here. These chicken guys are basically done. They are, look at that beautiful caramelization, that beautiful grill to it. That is just, it's amazing. This chicken looks, it smells good. It looks good. If you want to learn to cook chicken, you got to just come into my kitchen and cook some chicken with me. I cook chicken good. All right. And so we're going to let our garlic knots continue to go here, our braided little garlic knots. We have our stuff here, our spinach that we're going to cream, and we have our lemons that are going to grill. So we're almost done here with this episode. We're going to start getting ready here to plate it up shortly. So let's let it cook. All right, folks, so our spinach here is done. You can see our nice spinach here, and it's all cooked down. All that spinach just cooks down in that little bit. You know, it's crazy. So we're going to start off here by adding in our yogurt. We're going to cook this for about a few minutes in here. We're going to add in all this yogurt and cream it. With our modified curry powder. So all this, and this is plain yogurt, by the way, plain Greek yogurt. So we're going to mix all this in here. And it's going to look really pretty like this. Like just that yogurt and that cream. That spinach. Look at that. That's really pretty. Now we're going to add in some feta and some Parmesan cheese into the mix here. So you can add to taste or however much cheese you want. So I'm just going to take the cheese little containers over here. We're going to add a little bit of feta. The feta there, and it kind of crumbles. It's a crumbly cheese. And some Parmesan. And now we're going to let this cook. And the cheese will come too. We're going to kind of turn it down because you can see, look at that bubble coming in. We'll mix all this together, and this is a nice, beautiful cream spinach. So this is going to cook for about 5 or 6 more minutes while our garlic knots come up. There we have it. And our lemons here are about ready to be turned. We have our little lemons. We're going to start turning them once we get a little bit more of a grill mark here on them. So not so much ready. So maybe a few more minutes here on our lemons. That's going to look really pretty there. So try not to squeeze the middle of your lemons when you're turning them either. Try to get underneath them and then pull them over and gently flip them because you don't want to lose all the lemon juice. So we've got our chicken ready, and come over here, let's check out these garlic knots. So they're about done too. So they're kind of raising. If you can see that, they got like really big and puffy. So they're kind of getting a nice golden brown to them, and the cheese is melting over the top. So a few more minutes on those, about 5 to 7 more minutes, and then everything will be done. So the spinach looks delicious. I'm not usually a spinach fan either, but I'm just going to say it looks really neat. I'm going to turn that to low because it's cooking hard in there. Alright, we're going to come back and we're going to start plating all this stuff up in a few seconds once we get our lemons done. Alright folks, so our lemons here are getting this grill that I want you to get. This one is perfect. That's like the perfect lemon right there. I'm gonna do this on both sides. Not that little guy, not so much. Come up here a little more. Kind of evening out on this burner. There we go. So our lemons here are just about done. And our chicken's done, so we're gonna start putting our chicken up here onto our serving plate. As you can see, look at our cream spinach too. That looks really pretty. What I did was I spritzed a little bit of paprika over our cream spinach too. So here's our chicken. Beautiful chicken. There we go. We're going to put our grilled lemons right here on top of our chicken. Okay, guys that are grilled. Leave these other ones on to cook for just a few more minutes. So this is what it's going to look like. That beautiful grill look to it. So we're going to let these other couple guys who are, the other lemons were hogging all the nice grill time over here. So there we have it. I'm going to let these guys come up over here. We're going to turn off everything. We're going to get out our bread in a few seconds here. Let these lemons continue to cook. Put them on top. And then we're going to get our bread and put the bread right here. And then we're going to make a beautiful plate for you of all this lovely sizzle-tastic food that we've cooked tonight. So coming up. Alright folks, our bread are done, everything is done, our cream spinach is done, we have our lemons done, our chicken's done, so this is one awesome meal here. So we're going to put it all up here. You can take it to the table like this, or you can serve it on plates. I'm going to show you what it will look like served on plates. Hey, little breadstick, get over here. You can look at all the beautiful colors. So this is the cream spinach, the chicken, the lemon, the bread, all the crusted Parmesan cheese. It is like a delicious looking meal. So we're going to get this plated up for you next. And then our cameraman's going to have a feast, I think, and Lila's going to have a feast, and everyone's going to have a feast. I know she's with Grandma right now, just hoping for Mommy to bring her all this beautiful food. So everyone's going to have a feast. This is a really beautiful meal for our welcoming to our brand new kitchen for the 2014 season. Alright y'all, so we have made this beautiful rosemary lemon chicken. So we put rosemary, lemon, we put a little bit of like garlic, all those whole garlics. We used some pepper, a little bit of paprika I believe, and of course some parsley. And then we grilled lemons. We cooked this chicken to perfection. Then we grilled lemons on top of it by using a little bit of olive oil. We put the lemons down in the pan. We let them grill up to a nice looking caramelization here. We put the lemon on top of the chicken and a sprig of rosemary, I mean not rosemary, but parsley right on top. And then we have our little garlic knots here, which we made by grating. We took and braided the little breads together. We used some grated Parmesan cheese, and we put some olive oil and brushed that right on top with a little bit of pepper, and those came out beautifully. And then we have this lovely cream spinach here. We used the Greek yogurt, the feta cheese, the Parmesan cheese again. We used onions and garlic, and we caramelized those and made those grill on up. Then we put in the spinach part by part and let that come through, and added in the seasoned yogurt that we made there. So this is a beautiful meal. It's like about a 30-minute meal at best, so it doesn't take very long to make this. So I hope you enjoyed another episode of Lily's Sizzling. You can watch us on sizzletastic.com. I love the little banner. And you can come watch us there, and you can watch us on youtube.com/Lily's Sizzling, youtube.com/Roxheart, and Seattle Channel 77. So as always, keep it sizzle-tastic, y'all, and bon appetit.